What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be doing a tier list talking about the best point guards in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Now, I do want to say this is going to be a point guard list of the relevant point guards. So it's not every point guard. It's just basically the relevant ones or the cards that have been recently dropped and you might want to know where they're ranked. Any point guards that aren't featured on here, check my old tier list or the top 10s maybe to see my opinions on them. Start off with Diamond Marcus Smart. Look, when you're talking about this tier list of the best, I don't think Marcus Smart is super high. However, I think Marcus Smart is still solid. He's one of the best budget point guards in the entire game. He's going to shoot the ball well. He's going to play incredibly good defense. Is C tier the right spot? Honestly, I think it might be. It's either C tier or B tier, but I think Marcus Smart is incredible, especially defensively. I'm going to put LaMelo Ball at the same tier because if you're asking me, Ty, who is the better card, LaMelo Ball or Marcus Smart? I don't know if I can answer that because I don't know who the better option is there. I mean, LaMelo's going to be taller. I don't like LaMelo's release, though, so I'm just going to put both cards at C tier. Galaxy Hope with D-Rose up next. I don't love the card. I don't like D-Rose whatsoever. I think it's really the upper. The Derrick Rose upper is not great. I'm going to put him at C tier, too. I don't love the card. Oscar, S tier, one of the best point guards, one of the most complete point guards in the entire game. Kyrie up next. I don't know, man. Because here's where things get difficult. Like, am I taking Kyrie Irving over Marcus Smart? I don't know. And I know people aren't going to like that, but I genuinely don't know. I'm going to throw him at C tier too. I really don't like the card. Jamal Murray, haven't used him a ton. Okay, this is getting bad. I'm going to just keep resorting to putting everybody at C tier. I'm going to put him at C tier though for now. Because I think Jamal Murray this year is much improved over he has been in the past. I honestly haven't used the card to know like how great he is. But his stats look okay. I'm going to throw him in C tier. I think he's definitely good. Joe Dumars stinks. F tier. I hate the card. Steph Curry. Okay, I'm going to move some guys down. Derrick Rose is going down. Kyrie, you're going down too. Steph, you're at D tier. I'm sorry. You can say, oh, well, Ty, you know, these cards are only in D tier because you just care about how much it costs. Maybe you're right. But a card like Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, or Derrick Rose, I would never suggest to anybody to pick them up. Ever. Monta Ellis, F tier. I don't care. The card's not good. James Harden, Pink Diamond is still decent. C tier. Some people want to hate on Pink Diamond James Harden, but I'm telling you, I have more success with that Pink Diamond Harden than Galaxy Opal D-Rose, Steph, or Kyrie. So it is what it is. They are going at that. James Harden's going at C tier. Lonzo, C tier as well. I might have to move some cards up, but I'm not going to for now. I'm just going to go to some good guys. Galaxy Open Donovan Mitchell is really good. The difference between D-Mitch and all the cards at D tier is Donovan Mitchell's incredibly good defensively, and I like his release. D-Mitch is better than all of those cards at D tier for sure. It's not even remotely close. Sidney Moncrief, I think Sidney Moncrief is A tier. I'm going to put Donovan Mitchell at A tier for now too. I'm going to. Now again, this is subject to change, but for now, I actually don't mind where this list is at. Next up, Jordan Clarkson Diamond is pretty good. He's still a budget card though. And so I want you guys to understand that. Like, Clarkson's defense leaves still a lot to be desired, but for a budget card, really solid C tier. Magic at this point, D tier. Jerry West, the logo, I'm going to throw him at C tier. I like Jerry West over Kyrie, Derrick Rose, Steph. And Magic, I don't think the card's perfect though, C tier. Pink Diamond Wade at this stage, F tier. Like, genuinely, that Pink Diamond Wade, he's not worthless, but he's not great at this stage. Drew Holiday, I'm going A tier. I don't know what the downsides are to Drew Holiday. He plays a ton of defense. He knocks down open shots. His player build's good. A tier. Zach LaVine, A tier, S tier. He's in between A tier and S tier. I don't think he's as good as Oscar, but I think the card's elite. Jason Kidd, boy, this is getting tough, man. Because I like Jason Kidd a lot. I think he's got to go A tier. I think Jason Kidd does. Starbury, C tier. He's not worthless, not great. Walt Frazier, D tier, not good. Countdown Shea. I don't know, man. I think Countdown Shea just lacks a little bit. I'm going to do something. I'm going to move Zach LaVine up and leave the rest. I think this is a little better. Russell Westbrook. And I like Russell Westbrook. but his release leaves a lot to be desired. I still think I gotta go A tier. AI stinks, F tier. I'm never gonna gas the card. D-Book, A tier. You gotta throw him at A tier. Maybe even S tier, because he's literally training wheels. Like, I say this to everybody. Devin Booker is the easiest point guard to use on the game. He is, because his release is so easy to time. Like I said, if I would bring my wife down here right now and tell her to use one card and green some shots with, I'm giving her D-Book. I just am. His release is so easy. Gary Payton at this stage, F tier. Gilbert, I mean, I'm going to put Gilbert in D tier, because he at least gives you more offense than Wade or Gary, but he's not great, though. I'm going to do it, though. He's free. It is what it is. Larry Hughes, our first B tier option, maybe. I think, honestly, I'm going to do this, though. I'm going to remove B tier out of here for now, because there's just no reason. I'm just going to remove B tier. I just don't think there's a reason right now to have that tier. I don't. I think C tier is good cards that can play but aren't great. And there's just not a need for another tier on this list. And normally I like having, 6 different tiers, but right now there's no need. Penny, S tier, easy addition. Goran Dragic, D tier. I don't like Dragic enough to put him at C tier. I don't. He's not worthless, but I don't love the card. Now we got the different D-Wades. And here's an interesting thing, because I hate the fact that people slander Galaxy Opal Dwayne Wade. And like I've said, I don't care if it's the Opal Wade or the cheap or the Pro Pass Wade. I genuinely, obviously it matters, but what I'm saying is both Wades are good. I'm throwing No Money Spent cheap Wade at A tier, and I'm throwing this Dwayne Wade at S tier, and nobody's gonna convince me otherwise, because D Wade is perfect defensively. His shot on very quick it's not great, but it's fine, and even this shot is baited, but again, defensively gives enough to be at A tier. I don't care. Dia de los Muertos SGA. Gotta go at S tier. I mean, you got to. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Cade, S tier for Cade. He gives you a ton of offense. Dyson up next. Now, I've seen a lot of people hype up Dyson as S tier recently. Now, I would say this. If you have a shooting guard like, let's say, a Dr. J, and you're running Michael Beasley, and you're running a lot of offense around Dyson, I get it. You can throw him at S tier. I'm going to put him at A tier, though, because if you're asking me Dyson or D-Wade, I think Dark Matter Wade gives you, especially the Pro Pass Wade, is better than Dyson. I think so. I mean, with the Pro Tool Leaner, I just think he gives you more. I still think this Dyson is good. I'm just not as high on him as a lot of people are. I'm putting him at A tier. Ja Morant, I'm going to go C tier. He's just too undersized. Like, Donovan Mitchell defensively gives you way more than Ja Morant. So does Russell Westbrook. Ja offensively is better, though. I don't know. He's in between C and B. He's in between. I'm going to go B tier. I'm going to. He's way better offensively than Kyrie, D Rose, or Steph Curry. John Wall, another interesting point guard. For John Wall, his release is almost too quick, but we're getting in the era in which releases are going to start to be quick. I'm going to throw John Wall at S tier. I'm going to. I think he's that good. And James Harden, the best point guard in the game. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can't get better than James Harden. Even if you want to, you can't. He is the best point guard in the game. I like this tier list. I do. At first, I was like, I don't know if I like it, but I like it. I like where we ended up. I wasn't confident until now. I think this tier list is absolutely elite. If you have a C tier or higher point guard, you're fine. Anybody D tier or lower, including that Pink Diamond Gilbert, you probably want to start to think about upgrading that position. That's going to wrap it up. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.